So move 4, we basically, from the end of move 2, get to here, then we turn, step with the right, take the right pulse. Let me start with this. So turn and face the wall that's 90 degrees. And then shift weight to your left. Take a small step with your right. Take your right pulse. Right pulse. There you go. That's where you're going to end up. And I'm doing it mirror image, so it's like you're looking in a mirror. This is where we're going to end up. So hang out here for just a moment. Weight's on your left. You're lightly on the right heel. You're taking the right pulse. It feels a lot like the end of move 2, except you're doing it on the other side. And you've rotated 90 degrees. All right. So now, how do we get there? Pretty straightforward. So set up with me here at the end of move 2. Then turn wrist to wrist. Shift weight, wrist to fingers, and pause. So feel where your weight is. Ideally, it's on your left. And your right foot is unweighted. So now, begin to turn your hips toward that wall. Take a small step with your right, take your right pulse, and where does that get us? That's it. All right, so back to here. Turn wrist to wrist. Shift weight, wrist to fingers. Now turn, step with your right, take your right pulse. Nice, that's the idea. Reset, and then move 2. Turn wrist to wrist. Shift weight, wrist to fingers. Turn, step with your right, take your right pulse. That's it. All right, let's put those 4 moves together. I'm going to try something a little different. I'm going to turn around. So I will not be doing a mirror image. And for some people, mirror image instruction is less helpful. And if you're one of those people, just let me know, because I can turn it around. All right, moves 1 through 4. Follow me. Ready, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shift weight. 1, 2, wrap, step, finish, take your pulse. Turn wrist to wrist. Shift weight, wrist to fingers, turn, step with your right, take your right pulse. Hold that, please. Yeah. Smoothly back to neutral. Is that okay? How was it? Was that okay? All right. So, all right. Moves 1 through 4. Follow me. Ready, begin. Bend, stretch, bend, stretch, shift weight, bend, stretch, wrap, step, finish, take your pulse. Turn wrist to wrist, shift weight, wrist to fingers, turn, step. Smoothly back to neutral. One more time. Here we go. Moves 1 through 4. Follow me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shift weight. 1, 2, wrap, step, finish, take your pulse. Turn wrist to wrist. Shift weight, wrist to fingers, turn, step. Hold that, please. Nice. That's the idea. Smoothly back to neutral. All right, let me check in. In here, what are your questions on moves 1 through 4? I'm going to do moves 1 through 4, and I'm going to cue the bending and stretching. And just watch this. So this will be familiar. There's a bend. There's a stretch. There's a bend. There's a stretch. There's a bend. Stretch. This is a wrap, and then a light stretch at the end. Now watch. Bend. See it? Not a big one. Not like commencement, but there's a bend. And then what's going on here? See a stretch? And then eventually you bend as you turn and step and stretch at the end. But those bends and stretches in moves 3 or 4 are a little subtle. And particularly when you add rotation, it takes people a while to get comfortable with adding that movement component. So you don't need to worry about the bend and the stretch until you're ready to add it. But it's in there. And if you feel ready to incorporate that, let's give it a try. I'll cue it this time through, and we'll slow it down. And let's feel for opportunities to bend and stretch in moves 3 and 4. So follow me, please. Bend. Everything's bending. Stretch. Lightly stretching. Bend. Stretch. Bend. Stretch. Here we wrap. And then as you land the heel, just lightly stretch up the spine, stretch out the arms. Now here, a small bend as you turn your hips. And then shift weight from the legs, stretch up through the arms, fingers, top of the head. And then you can bend as you turn and step. And a light stretch as you land the heel and take your pulse. If you feel like incorporating those, you're welcome to. All right. Well, we packed a lot in there. So now I had an introduction through move 4. All right. Next time we'll work together, we'll add 5. We're about out of time now. So I think after all of that, let's do a cool down. Tai Chi cool down with vertical circles plus quad squat. So place your hands here at the front of your vertical circle. Sink into a quad squat to circle down and back. Stretch up through the legs in the quad to circle up and out. Sink into a quad squat to circle down and back. Stretch up through the legs in the quad to circle up and out. And again, feel how sinking into the quad squat can guide your hands to the back of the circle. Stretching up through the legs can send your hands to the front of the circle. Connected whole body movement, a fundamental characteristic of Tai Chi. Now this move is also a Qigong move. So let's go back to that downward release. So follow me. You come to the front of your circle. Feel the top of your head and release down through your body to your feet. It's a circle down and back. Then lightly drop. So let's emphasize the down, the release, clearing ourselves down. Lightly drop. Release down. And feel for any sense of anything releasing down your body, and that can be a wave of relaxation you can send down from the top of your head to your feet. And maybe that helps you clear your head a little bit. And as the head clears, maybe your mind gets a little quieter. We'll take that when we can get it. Two more. Releasing down. Lightly drawing up. Last one. Releasing down. Coming to the back of your circle. Smoothly back to neutral. Woo! Well, I hope that feels as good for you as it does for me. Thank you so much for joining me here in the studio. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.